dreaming. Know that I'm dreaming.
Dreamers, welcome to our channel.
Hey dreamers, and welcome back to our channel. And in today's video, we've actually got a really good video. It's the we're doing the most likely to.
So we're going to be asking some questions which I have on my phone, and we have to say who's most likely to do that question. I'm sure you've heard of this game a million times before, but we thought that it would be fun. So we've got these little cards saying Jasmine and Lucia. They're a bit like, we don't talk about it.
I tried to decorate it cute, but it kind of just failed and didn't work very well. But yeah, my top's from Fashion Nova. I'm obsessed with Fashion Nova, but I just say that. I've got all the questions on this phone. Me and Jazz picked out the questions together. So I played my hair so much, so I'm sorry, it's really annoying. Okay, so the first question. Oh, ow. Oh, I still haven't taken the label off. That's a little. First question is most likely to go bungee jumping. Okay, I have to say it's because I'm a crackhead. Like, I will actually. I mean, I think Jazz would too. He's quite out there. Like, if I did it, she would do it. But like, I have to say me. That one.
So I actually always have wanted to do this and still do want to do this, but realistically, am I too scared to do it? Possibly. So I am going to say Lucia, just because I think she is more spontaneous and daring than I am. Who is most likely to own a weird pet? To be honest, I'm scared of quite a lot of things. If they aren't cats, dogs or hamsters, I am most likely scared of them. I'm going to say Lucia. I wish I could own a weird pet though. Maybe like, I would actually, if I wasn't scared, I would actually love to own like a bearded dragon or a lizard or something.
Next question is most likely to fall asleep in the cinema. Oh my god, this is actually so hard because both of us would do this. I feel like Jazz would own a weird pet. I don't know why. I just feel like she would. Like, I mean, like, I love dogs and cats, I'm quite basic, but Jazz likes hamsters and everything, but I don't think that's really unusual, but I just think like Jazz would. I just have a feeling.
I have to say me. I just don't have a very large concentration span. Concentration span? Spam or span? Spam. I do not know. But either way, yeah, probably me, because I do not have a very big concentration span. When I was watching Titanic once, which by the way is like my favourite film ever, can't lie, I did fall asleep. And it was right before freaking Jack died, which is like the saddest part of the whole film.
I'm gonna say Jazz. I feel like Jazz is more like to fall asleep in the cinema, especially if she's watching something she like is boring and she doesn't like. I feel like she would, wouldn't you, Jazz? I just feel like more likely than me.
Who is most likely to be a daydreamer? Honestly, probably both of us. I mean, that's why we're called dreamin dollz, you know what I mean? But yeah, probably both of us, I think.
Both daydream a lot, so like that's really hard. we're both daydreamers, like that's like fact, we're both daydreamers. But if I'd have to say more one over the other, I feel like I'm a bit more of a daydreamer. Like, I'll drift off sometimes. Jazz will be like, Lucia. Most likely to be allergic to cats and dogs. Most likely to, that's such a weird question. Most likely to be allergic to cats and dogs. I mean, what do you mean by that? I'm confused. Like, most likely to be I feel like Jazz. I mean, I wouldn't be allergic to cats and dogs.
Definitely me, because I am allergic to cats and dogs. It's so sad because they're literally my favourite animals ever, but I basically just get the sniffles and watery eyes, itchy eyes. Who is most... I cannot read that to save my life. Oh, who is most likely to eat something gross on a dare? I'm going to say Lucia again, just for the other reason, because she's more daring than I am. And also, I have a phobia of sick. Like, massive, severely That made no sense. Severe phobia of vomit. I would never.
Okay, we didn't even have to go into this. This is just pretty fucking obvious. I am the most, I literally a daredevil. Jazz will tell you, it's really embarrassing actually. It's not even like, oh my god, yeah, she's such a good daredevil. Oh my god, it's so cool. Like, she'll do all these dares. I'll try to be cool by doing these dares and I'll just embarrass myself every time. So that's definitely me. Most likely to faint if they meet their favourite celebrity. Faint. Favourite celebrity. I feel like Jazz would. I feel like Jazz would faint if you met her as a favourite celebrity. I just feel like she would.
Probably me, because I'm a bit of a fangirl of quite a lot of people, as embarrassing as it is. But we move. Who's most likely to become a best-selling author? Probably me, but only because it is kind of my dream. So I want to make it happen. I mean, less so an author, that used to be my dream. Now it's more like fashion journalism, but the same kind of area, I guess.
Oh, I've got a pen on my thumb. That is so... Okay, so one person, me or Jazz, is extremely good at English and extremely good at spelling and extremely good at grammar, everything like that. And so this would 100% have to be Jasmine, because she is that person. She is, like, I could see her being a best-selling author, like, oh my god, she should so do that. Most likely to become a sports star. Right, I'm not saying Jazz is bad at sport, because she's not, like, she's actually not, like, if she puts her mind to it, she can do it, like, any sport, like, it's not even hard. But me, because I'm a sports freak, and I just think me.
Lucia, because she is definitely more sporty than me and she's amazing at dancing. So I guess dancing kind of does count as sport, right? I think so. So yeah, Lucia. Become an actor, again, Lucia. Fun fact, I do actually take drama, but I just don't have the confidence for it. I could never, and I'm not actually that great.
I want to say Jasmine, but like, I feel like it would be me. Just because I'm more like, I just love acting and I've always acted. So I guess me. But then again, Jazz, anything she wants to do, put her mind to it, she can do it. So like, she could be an actress, she could be a superstar. She could be a sports star, she could be whatever she wanted. But I just feel like me. Oh! I just feel like me for that one. Yeah. I don't mean to sound like self-absorbed Jazz. I just think, I don't even know why I think that. Most likely to be addicted to video games. No, okay, I actually have to say this is really for us. This is a joint. I actually can't pick because we get addicted. Like, we'll go through times where we get addicted to video games and then times we don't. Like, be like, oh my god, I'm addicted to a video game. Like, you get me? And then we'll mess each other and it'll always be the same video game. It's usually Sims. But yeah, we do get addicted if we like, yeah. But then we get bored of it at the same time.
I'm going to say both of us actually, because we are, fun fact, what's the word? Sims fanatics. We love Sims. For me, I've only played Sims 4, but I couldn't live without it. Sims 4, but also Nintendo DS games like Mario Kart, Dollz and Cats. They own my heart, okay? They own my heart. Most likely to have the most hair colours in a lifetime, probably me. I mean, I haven't dyed my hair that many colours. I dyed it, okay, so this is a little like backstory about my hair. It's the most boring story ever, but you can listen if you want to. So in 2017 I dyed my hair ombre, but for some silly reason, so this is when I was 12, but for some silly reason I thought it was wash out, even though it was like blonde dye, and I'm pretty sure that's like permanent anyway. So yeah, turned out it's actually permanent, and it was like so bad because I did it myself at 12 years old. Mistakes were made. And then that stayed in my hair to like 2018 when I cut it out, and then in 2018 again I did highlights, which again I regretted, until 2019 they kind of looked nice, and then I did pink hair dye, kind of didn't work, and then a few weeks ago I tried to dye my hair red, but I tried to use tissue paper, didn't work, and now my hair is black. But yeah, I cannot talk. I am quite interested in dyeing my hair lots of different colours, but it's so hard to dye your hair when you've got dark hair, because my hair naturally is quite dark brown. Because to dye them crazy colours, you need to kind of bleach your hair first.
Definitely Jasmine. I feel like she gets bored of her hair colour more. Like, I mean, I want to dye my hair, but I don't have that gut to dye it, like, by myself. And she dyed her hair black, so, like, give you that credit, Jazz. Most likely to write a guy a poem. Right, okay. I know Jasmine's going to say herself right now because she's all poetic and everything, and I feel like she would write a guy a poem. Like, I feel like she would, you know, like she's that type of person who's like, I feel like that's her like romantic like aesthetic. Do you get me? I feel like that's her vibe. So I would say Jasmine, but I've written a boy a poem and it was so awkward. Most likely to write a boy a poem. Okay, I've written a boy a poem, but I feel like the most likely to write a boy a poem would be Jazz. Like, I feel like she is more likely to write a poem than me. God, I get so deep into these questions.
Definitely me, because I love poetry. I think Lucia does as well, but like, I don't know why, I just have like a passion for it. I just think it's so beautiful, and I love writing it as well. I'm not the best, but I do like it. Most likely to learn Japanese. I say neither of us, but if I had to say someone, I would probably say me, just because I like learning languages. I'm learning Spanish and French right now, and obviously English. But Japanese is quite different, and I don't know if I'm clever enough for that, so maybe not me.
I mean, she's better, like, I feel like she's better at language than me. Like, I mean, we both learn Spanish, so we should, like, test that. But, like, I feel like she'd be more, like, oh, Japanese, like, I don't know, like, oh, let's try Japanese. You know, I feel like she has more attention span to do that sort of stuff. So I'm going to say Jazz. Most likely to cry in a public place. Oh my god, that's so me. Oh my god, I swear I do that like a lot. That's me.
I'd probably say both of us, because we're both quite sensitive people. Yeah, definitely both of us. Isn't it horrible when you know you have to cry, you want to cry, but you can't cry? Like, you know you can't cry because otherwise it's just going to be so embarrassing. I swear to God, that's the worst feeling ever. Most likely to be a crazy cat lady. Oh my god, me. Definitely me. I've only actually had one cat in my life. I've had two pets, a cat and a hamster. But for the past few years, this is another one of my boring stories, so like skip ahead if you don't want to listen to it. Basically, for the past few years, there have been these cats over the road, my neighbour's cats, and then like cats from my neighbourhood in general, and they basically come to my house every day. In fact, there's actually one in my house right now. They are my neighbour's cats though, so it's completely fine. They let us have them temporarily in our house.
Jazz, this question is the most obvious thing in the world. Jasmine, she's obsessed with cats. I'm more of a dog person, but I love cats as well. I have a fat cat, but definitely Jasmine. Most likely to do weird things in public. I'm the weirdo in this relationship.
I don't know, because we're both quite weird people. I'm gonna have to say Lucia, because again, she's more daring than me, and she's more like, I don't know, just spontaneous. That's the same thing I've already said, but you know what I mean. Like, she's more like willing to do stuff like that, whereas me, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Literal representation, by the way. Most likely to get fired from a job. That's a difficult one, because neither of us. I'm going to say both of us for the same reason, because we'd probably forget we even had a job or something.
I feel like this is a bit of like quite a wide variety question, because like depends what, like it depends on so many things. My door's really creaky, it just creaked open. It depends on so many things. I feel like I would be, just because I'm just clumsy and everything like that, I just feel like I would be more likely to get fired from a job. Most likely to fart in public and blame it on someone else. It's so embarrassing. I swear I've done that before, like I can't remember, but I've done that before. I have. Jasmine just wouldn't.
My phone has turned off. That is not fun. That is a difficult one as well. These are all difficult ones. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to say I don't know. I'm gonna say Lucia. Don't kill me.
Most likely to be a drama queen. Definitely me. No, I take that back. I completely take that back. No, Jasmine. Jasmine's the biggest drama queen ever, okay? Basically, we were on a walk, okay? And Jasmine drops her phone. Oh, I can't even remember what happened. She did something like that. And her phone cracked, the tiniest crack. She like freaked out. I had to reassure her everything. I had to be like, it's okay, Jazz, just a little crack. Definitely Jasmine.
Both of us. It's got to be both of us. As in like drama queen, as in like really like dramatic. Both of us, yeah.
Most likely to have the most piercings. Have the most piercings. That's my door. Most likely to have the most piercing. That is my door. Most likely to have the most piercings. I feel like I would, just because I feel like, I just don't know, I just feel like I would.
Maybe me. I don't really actually know how many piercings Lucia wants, but I've got my first, my second. I want this done, and I'd actually quite like my belly button done. So yeah. And Lucia has her ears pierced as well.
Most likely to have weird phobias. She has, I just feel like she would, like she has a phobia of sick, she doesn't, like I just feel like she's more like prone to them.
Me, because I do. Some of my fears, I don't know which are phobias and which aren't, but I definitely know that my vomit phobia is a phobia. I've had it since I was 6 or 7, but I have like other fears, but I don't really consider them phobias, because obviously a phobia is like extreme fear.
Most likely to get plastic surgery. Oh, this is quite a hard one, because I feel like neither of us will get plastic surgery. I don't feel like any of us would get plastic surgery. I feel like I would probably get plastic surgery over Jazz, just because I feel like I would. Like, there's just little things, you know. I just feel like I would over her. I just don't think she would.
I'm gonna say me, but not dramatic. I would just like lip fillers. Like, there's nothing wrong with my lips. I just think that, you know, sometimes you just think you suit things better. I think I would suit more full lips, but that's the only surgery I'd ever get. Who is most likely to take the longest to get ready? Probably me again, because I'm such a perfectionist, and like, I mean, I can't really talk because look how I look right now, but yeah, probably.
I mean, it's going to be pretty equal. Me and Jazz take quite a long time, but I feel like it's Jazz. I feel like Jazz takes longer than me. Definitely. Actually, no, Jazz, you take longer than me. You're a perfectionist. You take longer than me.
Most likely to cry when happy? Definitely both of us. I made me and Lucia a friendship video the other day, and we were crying so much because it was happy tears at all our memories.
We both cry when we're happy, but yesterday she was like, Lucia. I know, no, that was actually because she was sad, she missed me. But like, oh no, because she cried at like our friendship video. No, definitely Jasmine.
Who is most likely to be more clumsy? I don't know. Maybe, maybe Lucia. But yeah, maybe. I think she'd agree though.
This couldn't even be any more obvious. I'm the most clumsiest person ever. It's actually embarrassing.
Most likely to catch feelings first. Me, because I'm weird like that, and yeah, it's such an issue.
I catch feelings so quick, and it's so bad. Like, no, it's not even good. Then one day I meet them, next I'm like to Jasmine, I love them. Next question is most likely to get a fake ID to get into a club. I swear to God, I've like thought about this so many times. I don't think that's even crossed Jazz's mind.
Probably Lucia, just because I don't like clubbing. That it's not really my vibe, and like dancing and stuff. it's just, yeah, but like Lucia likes dancing and stuff, so it probably would be Lucia. Most likely to change their first name. I don't think either of us, but because I usually like more unique names to my name, I probably would, because I have so many names on my baby names list, which I was like, I wish I was called that.
I feel like, also I'm sorry if I'm speaking really quickly, I speak really quickly. I think Jazz would be most likely to change her first name, only because I feel like I wouldn't. Like, I feel like my name's quite unique and I just feel like I wouldn't. Also, funny thing, my middle name's actually Jasmine, so I find that quite funny. But like, I just feel like she's more likely to than me. I don't feel like she would, but more likely to.
Most likely to end a relationship after a week. Sorry, I thought there was someone like about to knock on my door and I would have got scared. I don't know, neither of us. I'm going to say me, because I would probably get into a relationship really quickly and then afterwards realise who they are and be like, no. Whereas Lucia would probably take more time, like, actually, like, finding someone who she really likes, if you know what I mean.
That is me. Oh my god, I swear I do that. I just get too like, oh no, no. Commitment, a whole other story. Last question is, most likely to get pregnant first. Right. Right, me and Jasmine are both baby crazy. We like want loads of kids and stuff, and we always talk about baby names and everything. But I feel like, yeah, I would be more likely to have a kid first. I know we're gonna be like arguing over this, I feel like. But like, I just feel like I am. Like, because I've always wanted a kid quite young. Like, I wanted like 20, 21. Oh my. And I feel like she wants it a bit older, like 24, 25. So I just feel like, oh, I'm gonna get pregnant first. It's fine, Jazz, you can be the godmum to my baby.
I don't know. I really just don't know. How can you even say that? Well, I just say both of us, because who knows what the future will hold, you know what I mean? Is that all the questions? Oh no, there's more. Wait, is it? I'm confused. No, okay, that's all of them. So, that is all the questions. And I just realised I didn't even turn my lights on through that whole video. So I just put them on for the outro for like the effect, you know. Hopefully they stay like that. Anyway, so that is the end of our video.
I hope you enjoyed this video. It'd be really fun to see what Jasmine's picked for me.
We very much hope you enjoyed. If you did, then definitely give it a big thumbs up.
If you want to, subscribe down below.
So yeah, this is hella awkward now. So I'm gonna go. Bye.
Anyway, bye guys. See you in the next video.